Hello again, people. It's Fine Music episode 191. I hope you're enjoying today's episodes. We definitely took a trip to memory lane with Curtis Mayfield. We learned so much about Curtis Mayfield. It was wonderful, thanks to my compatriots. And so I'm going to try to return the favor by diving into an area I know a little too much about. Prog Rock. I've been trying to avoid it, but it's something that I just can't avoid because it keeps coming back to haunt me. Why? Because YouTube. I must blame YouTube because there's an algorithm, and based on what you search for, based on what you watch, they give you more.
Yeah.
And because I've been searching, I've been finding. And so I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's over here. Lost my notes for a second. Oh my God. I could do up to 6, but let's just see if it takes too long. All right, so this first one, I'm happy to report that Prog Rock is thriving around the world and has been for many years. And this particular group put out an album in 1983, and they're from Brazil.
Wow.
So I've got to share my music player. I download this stuff so I can listen at my leisure. So this is the album. That's in Portuguese, the title, so a little hard to pronounce. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to do it. But the titles got some English in there, or something approximating English in there. Like we were just talking about smog a while back, and there's a song called "Smog Alado."
Wow.
Or maybe it's not smog. Maybe it is smog. I don't know. But I'll play a snip of it because UFO probably has one of those extended intros because it's a 6-minute song. And let's see, that means I got to share the sound. I'm sharing sound, right? You hear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my notes on these guys. They remind me of Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
Right? You got that flute. Really jamming for 1983. I could just go on and on.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a great find.
They were
Yeah.
jamming. They were really jamming with that flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole band is cooking. So, Bacamarte. Instrumental. The album is totally instrumental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Which brings us to a trip back to the Netherlands. Let's go to the Netherlands, a great place for Prague. And this band is called...
When you say prog, that's progressive rock.
Right. Ekseption. And so I bought 2 of their albums from 74 and 75. So that was, I guess, when Prague was the thing.
Yeah.
In the music world. And let me go say something about them before I play anything. Oh yeah, this band, interestingly enough, they're a cross between, for me, between 3 bands, and you've heard of all 3. They're a cross between the Average White Band. You've heard of them, maybe?
Yeah.
Focus.
Okay.
And Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Yes.
All right, you put that all together.
Wow.
And you get, let's see, Pickup Song. Oh, they do a remake of Pick Up the Pieces. But maybe I should do something else. And that Bore is probably a Jethro Tull, huh? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's a type of song. I'm just gonna go with this short one, Night Walk. Let's see what a night walk is like. Tranquil, obviously. lovely.
I like that.
It's amazing how much music there is in the world that Americans don't know about. Okay, that was a taste of Ekseption from 1974, 75. And they might have more albums. I was really happy that both albums were under 40 minutes long, so I could put them on one CDR. That's recording nirvana for a guy like me. Okay, I don't have to go very far for the next band, even though they're way over in Austria, a bit of a trip. But alphabetically, they're right next door. Here's another fun one to pronounce.
Oh, yeah,
Eela Craig? Eela Craig?
Craig.
Yeah, Craig, I know. That's my birth middle name.
All right.
But these two albums are from 72 and 78. So I didn't pick albums consecutively. I just picked the ones I like. And what can I say about these guys? They're jazzy. They're jazzy. And the category is not pure prog. It's like psych prog, psychedelic rock. So there's a lot of psychedelia in the sound. Let's see. Pick another short one. Here's one I can't pronounce. 2-minute one. Oh, let's see what we're getting into. Whoa. Yeah, psychedelic, told you. Oh yeah. 2-minute mind journey. Notice that high quality recording from 1972. The sound in the early 70s wasn't quite as good as the mid 70s, technologically, but it's still good, better than the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you go, the tracks go up and the technology goes up. All right, so that was Austria, and I'm going to do those other three because that went pretty quick. I was trying to go quick because I'm really trying to flush some prog here. And this time we're going to Texas. Yeah, good old American prog band.
All right.
All right, and they're not too far. They're in the H's. Okay. And this is a band, I heard them before and I didn't catch on to them, but the second time around I did. This is his first album. Come on. Move down. H. And they're called Hands. Okay, let's cooperate. And unfortunately, this album is just like, you're going to get it if you buy the original vinyl. Wow. It should cost you a pretty penny. Yeah. Or maybe in this case, the originals. No, they didn't have CDs in 77. I don't know why it's so long. Maybe there's bonus tracks or something. But I'm not going to know because I had to download. Okay, Marvin, this is something you only do as an extreme measure.
Okay.
If there's just no way to freaking buy the album, it's not on Amazon, it's not on other outlets, it's just unavailable except if you're buying the vinyl off of somebody in Texas, maybe. I don't know. Those usually cost a pretty penny. Usually those albums are costing $30 to $50 each.
Wow.
That's an expensive habit, especially if you're getting it from Japan, and then the shipping is like $30. So forget about it. So I have to admit, technology has made it possible for me to get this music extracted just for my personal use. Play the introduction. They're like a cross between Gentle Giant and Genesis. Yeah. Very intricate music. Probably directly influenced by those bands. Yeah. Okay, we got the idea.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and you can hear the difference in the sound production. Very high quality sound on that album. All right, that's 77. Just 2 more stops and I'll be flushed. Yeah. This is another instrumental prog band, and they're also in the H's, so I don't have to travel far. That's good.
When you say Prague, Don,
Yeah, prog rock, prog for short.
what do you mean Prague?
Prog, short for frog. No, no. It's just short for progressive, prog.
Okay.
Okay. And sometimes when you download these things, they don't put the right category. And I would go to the trouble of correcting it like this. Holding pattern. They're like instrumental Genesis. You got a Genesis thing for early Genesis? This band will feed that. They're totally Genesis imitators, a good one. You get the idea. And if you look carefully, you can see I foolishly made 2 purchases when I only had to make 1. They had an EP, you know, self-titled Holding Pattern, came out in 81. And then I guess they finally got it together and released more material in 91. And, you know, the same first 4 songs. So I could have saved myself buying the EP. Oh, well, live and learn. Which brings us to our final band. We got there so quick. And this one, I'm really happy to say that this guy is amazing. He's from the Ukraine. And he'll be under the letter K. How do you get that last name? It's kind of right next door to the band that he has. The band that he's been around for like 40 years. And they're just a phenomenal band. They're called let me find it. Carthagin, or okay, that's the band. But you know, the mind of that band, I mean, he's such a prolific guy. He comes out with solo records as well. So actually it's going to be under A because his first name is Anthony. Anthony, there he is, Antony Kalugin. And I'm daring to say it. I mean, Carthagin is such a great prog band. I mean, if you love progressive rock music, Carthagin will fill your need 100% for that classic prog rock sound. It's just amazingly diverse. And then there's his own solo stuff. And the solo stuff might even be better. I don't know how to otherwise describe it, but it sounds like the band, but it's just like in a more pure form. I'll try to play a piece because you look at some of these pieces are gloriously long. On 2021's Stellar Gardener with the really trippy cover. Stellar is 20 minutes and Gardener is 20 minutes.
Yes.
Right. And then you get Stellar Castle, Stellar Garden, Stellar Age, and Stellar Heart. I'm sensing a theme here. And I dived back into his dive forward. Yeah, I went forward into his new EP because I was trying to fill out the CD. And he had this EP. I bought these on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Their music is on Bandcamp. I highly recommend supporting them. Called Pilgrimage. And that just fits so nicely. Those 2 fit so nicely on one CD. So I'll play, what the hell? I'll play Pilgrimage. Let's see. And that's the solo record. Sounds like a full band, right? I mean, the sound is just phenomenal. He must be a fantastic musician.
It's not a full band?
This is his solo record. Maybe he's got musicians playing on it as well. I don't know the details. It was on Bandcamp. I'm sure I could look into it if I wanted to, but this is a fairly recent find from a few days ago. that he had solo work. And the band, it goes back, I can just show you, I won't play anything, but the band goes farther back, maybe not so as far as I think. Let's see. Because I did an episode earlier about the band.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where are they? There they are. I bought 14 of their albums. I mean, this is just a fantastic band. And so it looks like
So what are they?
got
What
the
are they
2000s.
called? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like just about all 2000. So, you know, I didn't remember how far back he went, but I mean, this is just phenomenal music. I said back then that the most famous album was called Echoes from Within Dragon Island. That's considered a classic. It's from 2019. But it's a prog classic, and just to find out that he has this solo stuff and it's every bit as good was revelation for me. I'm just so pleased with his music, and I hope that the pandemic and the war in Ukraine is not stifling this guy. But obviously, I think it's not, because that release, the EP was 2022, and the last album was 2021. So
Yeah.
hopefully, he's still producing. Okay, and that's the Prog Report for today. I'm all caught up. So happy to be all caught up. Thank you for your time.